none of us really know. None of us really know.
I know.
No, I know. Perfect timing, Keith.
Keith, what's up?
Your favorite movie of all time, F9.
Oh, good.
How is there any other choice than Remember the Titans being number one?
I'm curious.
I'm spoiling mine, but
Well, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good, good
I'm
question,
not even
Brian.
done talking.
you shouldn't be talking at this point.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Apocaflix Now. This is our main show here at Apocaflix Movies, our weekly show where we would just kind of hang out here and talk movies, talk movie news, review movies, and play movie games, as you will see later on in this episode today. I am your host, Jacob Bartley, and welcome. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the crew here today. First, up here at the top of your screen with me, I have Brian Avalasino. How you doing, Brian?
Doing good. Like I said earlier, I like that glasses are on the top and non-glasses are on the bottom.
Hey, and Jake can switch to glasses or no glasses.
That is
Sometimes
true.
he has them, sometimes he doesn't. Jake Berlin, do you wear contacts? I don't think I've ever asked. Have you ever done contacts before?
No, I can't do contacts. I wear glasses I wear my blue light glasses during the day. So sometimes on here I want to keep them off because I've had them on all day.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then sometimes it gets away with my hat, and also there's a glare in front of the screen, whereas at work there obviously isn't because I'm not on camera, stuff like that. So, but yeah,
Makes sense. How you doing otherwise, man?
busy time. Work's a little crazy with the holiday stuff. Obviously, I'll be saying it a lot over the next number of months, year. Wedding stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
We're in the midst of doing a lot of that stuff right now, trying to get ahead of it. But yeah, I'm surviving. I'm waiting for the 4-day weekend like most people are. So
Awesome. Gio, how you doing, man? And got any plans? For those of you who don't know, it is Thanksgiving week here in the United States, where we are. And we may assume all our viewers are in the United States, but they're not. That's not the case. So that's why I like to make that clear. But Gio, how you doing? Got any big plans for the holiday?
I'm okay. Work's kicking my ass, and no, not really. I'm working all the way through, so yeah, gonna hit up Black Friday and see if I can find some stuff. But that's it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so Gio and I are gonna meet up later Thanksgiving night to go do some Black Friday shopping.
Where are you guys going?
Definitely Best Buy. I always
Which
go
one?
to Best
Galleria?
Buy. Probably, yeah.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, well, let's meet up. I always hit Best Buy because Blu-rays, I guess 4Ks now. Everyone should say. I haven't moved on yet, but yeah, that'll be fun. I'm excited, and I used to always buy Madden and NBA 2K like the day they come out, but this year I'm just like they're too expensive. I don't have time to play them, so I
game.
purposefully waited till Black Friday so I can get NBA 2K and Madden, the most recent versions.
Pretty sure I just saw Madden on Amazon like 20 minutes for for $30.
Oh, I'm sure. Usually on Amazon, like the week of, they'll have the Black Friday prices already. So I should just order it there. I'll probably get it by Thursday. I don't even have to leave the house. There we go.
Perfect.
Jake, you gonna do any Black Friday shopping?
nope, because I'm saving for a wedding.
That's a great point. But
When was the last time you bought a physical Blu-ray DVD? Because you kind of kicks the habit.
No, I still buy the big movies I like.
Well, okay, other than a Marvel one. What was the last one you grabbed?
I mean, I can't name the exact one off the top of my head, but I still buy Blu-rays. I still buy them. I didn't stop buying Blu-rays. They're still back there.
Yeah, I used to buy a lot, and I slowed down a lot recently. It's just so I love physical media, but it's so tough because like all of them go. I have all the streaming services that they all go to. So
I don't go out and buy.
Digital.
I don't go out and buy like I used to in the sense of like if this one's on sale or whatever it is. Like I won't do the Black Friday haul typically, because these days, over the last couple of years, they haven't had good options at Black Friday anyway. And
True.
also the features and stuff on Blu-rays haven't been as great because a lot of it goes straight to streaming. So, as much as I hate to say it, sometimes physical media isn't the best option. I prefer it, but I only buy the ones that really matter to me these days, the bigger ones, the not like the big blockbusters, but the movies that I like, not every single movie that comes out. So
yeah, when I first met you, you used to buy everything.
Everything. When I choose now, if it's a movie that I would be upset not being able to find on streaming. That's
a good point.
That's
because sometimes they disappear, they're not available, and you never know. One day the internet's just gonna go away, and then we're gonna have to. We'll still have power though, so we'll be able to plug in our Blu-ray players.
Exactly.
And put on movies, and we'll only be able to watch the ones we have. So we'll all be going to Jake's house because he has a huge collection.
This is true.
Yeah, so we definitely are going to be playing some movie trivia today. If you guys didn't tell from the thumbnail,
we'll be getting to it as soon as we can. I promise.
Yes, as soon as we can. We are going to do the movie watching challenge coming up here in a minute, but we also have couple other things to get to as well. Actually, I guess we can move on to the movie watching challenge right now. Nice. So for those of you who don't know, this is the segment of our show where we one of us are challenged to a movie every week that we had not seen. We are challenged by one of the other members of the show. And last week I was challenged to There Will Be Blood, the Daniel Day-Lewis starring film, a film that a lot of people talk highly of, and especially of his performance. So what did I think? I'm
muting because I kind of actually want to.
Well, he's not going to spoil anything.
I'm not going to go in-depth spoiler, but there's no surprise here. This is one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion.
Oh my God.
It's one of the best movies ever made. And one of the criticisms that I've heard from some people is that, it is slow. It takes a while to get going. There's not a lot of dialogue in the beginning. But to be honest with you, I was not bored for 1 second watching this movie. I wasn't bored for 1 second because to a certain extent, it's a kind of like a historical, it's teaching you something about the oil industry, right? And kind of the start of it. And even though it's not 100% accurate, it gives you an idea of what life was like back then and how the industry kind of developed over the years. So it's interesting from that perspective, just as like somebody interested in history, but also, Daniel Day-Lewis is on screen for basically like 95% of the movie, and you're never bored watching him. And once the dialogue does come into play, this is some of the best dialogue I've ever watched on screen. It just is, because for me, it's like when the actors speak, it's not predictable. Like you think they're going to say the cliche thing, but they don't. And Gio, I know you've seen the movie. So does it feel kind of like the dialogue is a little bit modern compared to the time era they're in a way?
Yeah, but I can't say for sure because I wasn't in that era,
I talk like I knew how they spoke or something. That's a great point. Yeah. Well, all right. Maybe the dialogue is it's very sleek and quick, and it gets straight to the point. And I don't think that's how people talk back then. Maybe they did, but obviously Daniel Day-Lewis gives a fantastic performance. You guys weren't lying about Paul Dano. He is excellent. Like I told Gio, if I would have seen this movie when it came out, I would have been so much higher on Paul Dano. I would have tried to see everything he's in. I already liked him, but this is easily his best performance till Batman comes out, right? But no, I mean, this is a totally different kind of performance that I've ever seen him do, and it's excellent. And honestly, Daniel Day-Lewis is terrifying in this movie. He really is. His character, he's the main character, right? And he's the protagonist of the film. he's a terrible human being. He's a psychopath, and it's weird though. I don't know if you guys know this, but the movie time jumps like 20 years at a time, 10 years at a time, 30 years. So it time jumps like 3 or 4 times. So it's very interesting to see how he is throughout the time. But
Is he an oil owner? Like, is he trying to like hunt for the oil, or is he the one working for the oil?
So he starts off as a worker, and then he builds his own company over the years.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it works. And look, if I'm telling you guys, if it sounds boring, like, oh, a guy over in the oil industry over a 60-year period or whatever, it is not boring whatsoever. Like, I don't even think Brian would be bored. It's one of those movies where
my question is, am I going to be bored watching it?
No, I don't think Brian would be bored watching it. And because look, a lot of times when we watch movies at home, right, we chill with our phone by us, right? We just have it there. It was one of the movies, like 20 minutes in, I threw my phone onto the other side of the couch. I was like, nope, I'm not even going to look at my phone. So I know Brian hasn't seen it, but good choice, Brian. Good choice.
I literally have, between you and Jake, I don't think there's any movies left that I can challenge you guys to.
Well, at least on the list.
Yeah, on the list. So
we'll have to add some more. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I didn't have an easy time finding a movie to challenge the person I'm challenging. So the next part of this is I get to pick who gets challenged next and what movie they're going to be watching. And the rules are I can't challenge Brian because he challenged me. And I believe Keith challenged you, right, Brian?
Yes.
So you 571, right? So you can't. He can't be challenged either. So I went with Jake Berlin this week. Jake, I'm going to dictate at least a couple hours of your life this upcoming week, what you'll be watching. And if you are ready for that film, it is going to be John Carpenter's The Thing. And Jake, I got to check in with you really quick. On the list, you wrote The Thing original. You meant this one, right? Okay. Because there is there's another one called The Thing from Another World that is like the original, but it's not the same title. So that's right. So The Thing, there's a few movies I could have went with, but some of them I'm like, man, I don't know if Jake would like that, but they're on the list, so maybe you would. This one, I was in like a horror film class at Sac State a couple years ago, and we watched The Thing from Another World, and we watched this one. And it was very interesting to see the differences in those movies. But I know there's a modern one too. I've never seen the modern one.
Stars my girl, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah. So there you go, Jake. You're going to be watching The Thing. Have you seen the modern day one? And
I've seen the remake. Yeah.
Nice.
And you know what's even funnier about this? I started this movie last week.
What?
I'm 15 minutes into it already.
What?
I know nothing.
I swear to God, it's sitting here. Actually, let me see if I can.
That is so funny. Like,
I know nothing about this movie, but looking for an image, it was disgusting.
So look. Yeah. Continue watching on Amazon.
Wow. That is so funny.
Yeah, I'm like 15, 20 minutes into it already. So now I get to wrap it up finally.
There you go. That actually works out. Yeah, I mean, there's no way you could have let us know that. Like, hey, I started one of the movies on my list. Don't choose that one.
I started it at like, I don't know, 9:30 at night. And obviously I knew I wasn't going to stay up, but I stopped, and then I got into a bunch of TV show binges. I started watching all freaking kinds of television. I never went back to
it right now.
I never went back to it. So now I have to finish it, which is nice. So
it's obviously been on your radar.
We're watching so much TV. They're like, if I told you the amount of television series that I'm watching right now, you guys would like blow a gasket.
I'd believe it because I can't even keep up with the ones I want to watch right now.
Well, yeah, you've always watched a lot of TV. I still don't know how. All right, well, there you go. Jake will be watching The Thing, and we'll get his full thoughts on next week's episode. So it would not be Tuesday News Day if we didn't have at least one news topic. So I'll throw it to Jake. What do you got for us, man?
Yeah, we're gonna get into trivia here very soon, but I wanted to throw this in here because this is actually something that's very important to what's going to be coming for the Star Wars universe. If you're not tapped into the online server, you did not hear that the Ahsoka Tano TV show, which is coming here somewhat soon, has added a cast member to their show, and they are playing none other than Sabine Wren. Natasha Liu Borduzzi has been officially cast as Sabine Wren for the Ahsoka Tano TV series, which is going to be headed by Dave Filoni and Rosario Dawson playing. We also know that Hayden Christensen will be reprising his role in the series. But this is a big one just because it's another kind of step towards that Rebels sequel storyline that we've been talking so heavily about over the last couple of years. The last time we saw these two characters in animation, they were together. Sabine was walking off in the distance from Lothal to join Ahsoka in the hunt for Ezra and Thrawn. We heard Thrawn's name mentioned in Mando Season 2, and now the addition of Sabine Wren and Ahsoka, it almost seems like full steam ahead on that Rebel sequel storyline in some capacity. Obviously, if we get the addition of Ezra, excuse me, added to this cast, that'd pretty much be an official lock of what they're going to be telling in the story. We will wait to see what happens, but for now, we are getting the Mandalorian warrior herself, Sabine Wren, which is really, really cool. Jacob, what do you think, man?
So I'm not familiar with the actress. I was looking at her IMDb page, and
That's
haven't
the best part.
seen much about her. But no, that's excellent, and it looks like she's Australian, I think. But this is great news that we're gonna have the character in the show, and I'm like, are they just making this series just for Jake because it's an Ahsoka series in the first place? But we got Sabine, of course. We speculated, I think, on our show, we speculated a long time ago, like, what if they brought Hayden Christensen into the show? We already know he is, but that's huge too. And it would be flashbacks, right? I mean, it would have to be, right? So that's interesting. I mean, technically it would be, right?
I'm starting to think maybe he might be her Obi-Wan to Luke Force Ghost.
That's if she's considered a Jedi. We've never seen a Force Ghost communicate with a non-Jedi before, and she is not a Jedi at this moment. So keep that in mind too.
I mean, it depends, but I mean, the episode that she appears in is called The Jedi, so I don't know. But she doesn't call herself a Jedi right now. But without any context on the actress, I'm thrilled that Sabine's going to be there. She's one of the best parts of Rebels, so that's awesome.
Gio, what season are you on Rebels? Well, okay, before Brian and I talk to you, I have a question. Do you like Sabine from where you're at Rebels?
I mean, yeah, she's cool. I like her character. I don't know where her character goes exactly, but I mean, looks cool. I mean, yeah, I don't have much to add.
What happened, Gio? We used to watch every episode like every week, and then Gio just fell off one week. I don't know what happened.
It happens. There's a lot of stuff going on. Brian, what about you?
I know nothing about who this person is, so I'm fine with it. I mean,
nobody's seen Guns Akimbo? Guess she was in that.
No.
So she is in. Her debut was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny, and then she had supporting roles in The Greatest Showman, which was the Hugh Jackman film, Guns Akimbo, Hotel Mumbai, which had Armie Hammer in it, The Voyeurs, which is a movie out right now on HBO, and then the big role that a lot of people are going back to is she was actually the lead in a Netflix series called The Society, which I believe has one season at the moment. But so yeah, she's still very much unknown to the majority of the public.
Yeah, I don't know who she is. Don't really mind. I don't want to say I don't care, but it doesn't bother me at all. All I care about is Thrawn. Give me a Thrawn, and I'm assuming they're gonna go with Mikkelsen, but fine with me. So,
do we know for sure that Thrawn's going to be in this show? I mean, we assume. Oh, she's looking for Thrawn, right? So
it hasn't been officially confirmed yet.
I mean, yeah, I would assume depending on when this takes place, but I would assume after what she said in Mandalorian that he would have some capacity.
No, that would make sense. That makes sense.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm curious to see how long they dance around Ezra and Thrawn and see if that's where they're going with this. I also wouldn't be surprised if like this is multiple seasons and this is like the first season, like Ezra and Thrawn aren't even in it. Like, so or maybe at the end. So yeah, I'm just excited to see some like spray painted stuff because
Spray painted anything.
Cool. A spray painted Mandalorian suit. I would love. Oh wait, no, they don't have the ghost. Never mind, that's Hera. I was gonna say I would love to see the ghost, but
hey, never know. Never know.
never know.
Well, this is exciting because when we were reviewing, the last season of Rebels, we talked about like, would they ever continue this somehow, some way? And they're doing it in live action. Well, we kind of think at least we're getting these two characters. But Jake, I know you're excited about this, but any like other thoughts that we didn't mention yet?
No, I think I think I put it up on Twitter. At the moment, this is my most anticipated Star Wars project because, and that's thanks to the addition of Sabine. I think the potential of what those two characters can be on screen together is very strong. It's a very high potential. The character work between the two of them. I love the fact that there's no like gigantic names at the moment, right? Like Rosario Dawson's a well-known name, but she's not a superstar. Hayden Christensen's a well-known name, but he's not a superstar. If we go to something like The Mandalorian kind of has a lot of big names. Like Pedro Pascal's a big name. This is very much led by a lot of lower level actors who are very well known and put in incredible work through the years. And this goes for Natasha as well. I mean, she's starting out in her career. It makes sense for the timeline. Sabine was very young in Rebels. You fast forward about 10 years or so, and she's probably in late 20s, which is what they're going for. She's a very strong warrior in Mandalore. I'm looking forward to seeing her interact with Bo-Katan on screen because for damn sure that's going to happen because of their history in Rebels together. And like we know so far is that, Ahsoka, Mando, and are those the only ones? Yeah, I think we were told that all the shows are colliding into one big event, right?
Well, yeah, because they got rid of.
They're all becoming the MCU, and so I'm excited for future interactions with someone like Din.
True.
And that possibility, and maybe even Boba Fett one day if that actually happens. And I'm just excited to see more Sabine. I think the character was so rich. She grew and developed so much through her years on Rebels and became such a bigger character than she was at the start to the way that she was in. Remember, she held a lightsaber at one point, right? She was being trained by Kanan. Like, she's a big deal.
Yeah. She held the dark
when it comes to Star Wars. So, and their skill set is obviously very important as well. Sabine's an incredible pilot. She's Mandalorian. She's got that skill set. And then Ahsoka's the Jedi aspect, right? She's got the Force. And if, in fact, they are going after Thrawn, they're going to be a nice pair to be reckoned with, which is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm super pumped. I'm excited to see the story details. And I'm crossing my fingers that Mina Massoud is announced as Ezra.
I would love that. I'm down for that. Awesome. Well said. We are going to get to trivia here in just a moment, I promise. But I want to tell you guys about something exciting we got going on this week, and that is the return of Marvel Rewind, our show where we talk about all the MCU shows on Disney+. We're returning this week. This week's episode is going to be tomorrow on Wednesday. We are trying to lock down an official date that we're going to do every week for Hawkeye, but it's looking like it's probably going to be Wednesday. But at least for this week, we will be reviewing the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye on Marvel Rewind tomorrow. At what time, Jake?
It'll be sometime in the evening. We're still locking down the time officially. But that's strictly because of the holiday this week. This week's a little mumbled jumbled. And I know the thumbnail only says the first episode, but it'll be a 2-episode review of these two. And as we see their first adventure together, which is super
purple.
exciting. So
Thank you. He literally sent that to me and he goes, "Not too much purple." I said, "No, the purple is what makes it look great."
Yeah, and I love the dark purple on the label. That works.
See?
And I'm getting more and more excited for the show. Like
Me too.
I said it from the beginning. My most anticipated MCU Disney Plus show at this moment. I said it.
I'm excited for all of them, but and of course Haley Steinfeld being added was big, but just this is one situation where the more and more I see like TV spots and all that stuff, it gets me more excited. Like I
think the reason why I'm most excited is because I'm currently watching Daredevil, and this is going to be the most grounded street level thing we have in the MCU. Like it's literal. The dude has no powers. He shoots a bow and arrow and he can drive a car really well. Like that is street level as it gets.
And even like Black Widow was very grand, right? She's taking down this huge organization. They're in the sky. They're free falling. Like Hawkeye's going to be a little more grounded than that, I think. So
I like it because I still just don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know the plot, right? We just know they're being chased by some guys using trick arrows.
And that's
if it's a Yakuza, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Probably. I mean, it would make the most sense.
I hope we see Nobu from Daredevil. That'd be
at first. I was annoyed like with the Christmas setting, but it's coming out during the holiday season, and I kind of like that they're playing. Oh, he's got to make it home in time for Christmas. Like
part of me, like 1%, is thinking Charlie Cox is gonna appear in this.
No, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, you think?
Mm-hmm. Calling it right now, and I'll just throw this up here because I edited it quickly. It's episode 1 and 2, everybody. 1 and 2.
There we go. Yes, and that's only because they're giving us the first 2 episodes right away.
Correct.
So don't forget, come check us out tomorrow. Just come back to our YouTube page. It'll be posted on there what time we'll be going live for that and everything. So we hope to see you all there. With that being said, let's move in to Apocaflix Civil War trivia. Jake, what do you got for us this time, man?
Yeah, so I'll just say this off the bat. Everyone in the chat, you are more than welcome to play along. These guys should be set out in the private chat. I'll allow them to look at the chat throughout after each round because I do allow more than 15 seconds. The delay might end up helping you guys if you guys cheat on the chat, so please pay attention to that. I want to make sure our viewers are able to play. There's no Kahoot this time. Time just was not on my side. Full disclosure here, this was decided about 11:30 this morning that we were doing trivia, and I had to write the quickest trivia I've ever written in my entire life.
You didn't have to.
Full-blown geek movie trivia here. Bunch of different categories. If you watch Schmodown, a lot of the same categories are happening from there in this trivia, but the rounds are different. So the first round is 10 straight-up questions, 1 point each. They're going to use their whiteboard and give me an answer. Second round is multiple choice, 1 point each. I will read the question and the multiple choice options, and hopefully the questions are just a little bit harder for them to decide on that. The third round is going to be Eclipse Round. I will bring up a clip for each of them. There's 5 of those, and the Eclipse Round is a little different than we play in another trivia. It's first to say it when it comes to clips here, and if you miss the clip, you actually get deducted a point and you lose your round. So for that question, I'll explain it more once we get there. And then round 4 is 5 questions as well. And each question is worth their point value. So question 1 is 1 point. Question 5 is 5 points. Again, I will explain that more as we get there. But yeah, we have Star Wars, Harry Potter, Star Trek, Middle Earth, MCU, DCEU, DC, Marvel, and a bunch of random movies that are all geek movies. So a lot of different fun categories, a lot of different movies involved. Any questions, gentlemen, before we get going?
Do any of us really like Lord of the Rings that much? I'm out of curiosity.
I mean, yes.
Keith does.
Oh, okay.
No, I freaking love Lord of the Rings. It's like my 3rd favorite like movie franchise. So
I forgot to mention each round, or at least for the first 2 rounds, you're allowed an upgrade. So remember, at any point in time, you can use an upgrade, which means it doubles the point value. So from 1 point to 2 point. I will allow you guys to do that. Use it wisely. I'll give you guys the category before I read the question. With that said, we can go ahead and get going. Let me go ahead and write
Brian, were you asking, do any of us know Lord of the Rings like that? No, the answer is probably no.
No, just in general, like
I love it.
All right, question 1 comes from the world of Star Wars. World of Star Wars. Did Gio freeze or is he asleep? Like, what's the deal?
I don't know.
Oh,
Wake me up when it's over.
Gio was praying to the DC gods.
That's what I was
he
thinking too.
Yeah.
All right, question 1. The galaxy of Star Wars. In Revenge of the Sith, what color was the Jedi starfighter Obi-Wan flew to Utapau?
I always mix this up. God dang it.
You guys have 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15.
Go with my gut.
10. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Mr. Bartley.
Oh,
Okay.
Silver. I don't know.
Brian?
red.
Gio? The answer is blue.
I should have went with my
Okay.
dang gut.
I wouldn't have gotten it. I was gonna say silver or gold. So
God.
hey, we're all losing.
All right, question 2 in the world of Wizarding World. Wizarding
Double.
World.
Is it
Anybody
double
using
this
their
round?
upgrade?
Yeah, me.
You're going to use it? Okay.
Yeah.
Brian's using his upgrade.
Even though I know you're going to pull some bull crap and do a fantastic piece. So go ahead.
Brian is using his upgrade. All right. In Wizarding World, what class did Quirrell teach in the Sorcerer's Stone? $20 seconds.
Like,
Can I just
I
write the
only
acronym?
know of like 2 classes.
15 seconds. I don't know if there's an acronym for this, but you can try. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian?
Let Gio go if he's doing an acronym.
Brian?
Defense against the dark arts.
Gio?
That's why I said to let him go first.
It's a way too long of a deal.
Jacob?
Potions.
Defense against the dark arts is correct. I can only give it to Brian. I can only give it
Hey,
to Brian.
is potions a class?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
just happy I
so-
got that right.
Hold
That's
on.
Snape's class.
When it's the MCU and you say like, what organization does Nick Fury work for?
Defense
have to
against the
write
dark
out
arts doesn't
strategic
have a shield
Homeland
acronym. to it.
Intervention of
not-
Environmental Logistics Division.
Defense against the dark arts does not go by DATDA. It doesn't go by that.
I put
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
It doesn't go by data.
Data.
mean,
Data.
Data.
Yeah, they don't say that in the. If
Okay,
they said it,
so
in the
I'm
movie-
being overruled in the chat.
do they?
I'm apparently they're
I
saying
don't know.
give Gio the point. So I will
Whoa,
give Gio
whoa.
the point. I'll give Gio the point. That's fine. Brian gets double.
Which is all that matters.
So Brian gets double. Gio gets the point. Jacob gets nothing.
Thank you, chat.
All right. We're moving on. Question 3. DCEU.
Be Birds of Prey. I just watched this last night.
No double. All right, moving
I'll
on.
double.
You're doubling?
I'll double.
Okay. Which 3 characters from Team 1 survived the beach assault at the beginning of the Suicide Squad?
Oh. Who's the third one?
Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gio?
Yep.
That is correct.
Nice.
Rick Flag, Harley Quinn, and Weasel. Jacob, Brian, show me boards.
I couldn't pull Weasel's name.
Weasel,
I
we
had-
see at the very
I wrote
end.
and
Weasel, we
doesn't-
see at the very end.
Technically, can't you say Is it TDK also?
Well, he was never confirmed inside the actual movie. He was confirmed afterwards.
I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying.
So Weasel, Harley Quinn, and Rick Flag.
I knew it was Weasel. I couldn't pull the name. Damn it.
Gio gets double. Gio gets double. All right, so Jacob is the only one who has a double left. Question 4. Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
There's 10 of these, right?
There's 10 of these.
Okay.
Which country were the Lord of the Rings filmed in?
I like these type of Lord of the Rings questions.
This could be tricky. $15 seconds. Are you guys done?
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob, answer.
New Zealand?
New Zealand is correct. Brian, Gio? New Zealand.
Tried to trick us,
New
but
Zealand. All right. Cool.
I'm on the board. There we go.
Hobbit F or Andy, you just, come on, stop it now. All right, question 5, Star Trek. Question 5, Star Trek. In 2009 Star Trek, who plays the main villain, Nero?
I was going to jokingly double. I should have.
15 seconds. Are you guys good?
Mhm.
Sweet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian, answer.
Eric Bana.
Eric
Wow.
Bana. Boards?
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana.
I'm surprised Brian got that.
I am
to be
surprised
honest.
Brian got that one.
Why?
Damn.
Shade.
I guess so. Well, I just don't know. Honestly, I don't know if you watch Star Trek at all. Like, I don't know.
Just those 3.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I might have only seen the 2.
But good pull, Brian.
Oh, thank you.
All right, question 6, MCU.
I'll double.
Jacob, you're doubling?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Question 6. Who are the last 2 surviving characters on Titan at the end of Infinity War?
You want the real names or the made up names?
I want their superhero names.
Character names.
They're characters. I don't care. Give me one of them. Jesus.
I'm just
Yes.
saying, Mr.
15
Defensive
seconds.
Dark Arts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gio?
You know, technically, this
Sorry.
is a-
I'm used to
Gio?
slow down.
did any of them actually die though?
Iron Man and Nebula is correct. Iron Man and Nebula is correct. Jacob and Brian?
Tony Stark and Nebula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
So 2. There we go. Needed that.
All right. Question 7. DC. So all doubles are done. All doubles are done. Jacob doubled. All 3 of you got your doubles correct. Maybe
Nice.
these first round questions are too easy. I'll have to double up next
No, we just know when to double for ourselves.
No,
Sure.
you're just giving us
Sure.
a sense of confidence in the beginning.
Sure.
Only
Yep.
to kick us down.
I'm building you guys up only to absolutely destroy you.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Question 7. DC movies. Which movie does Batman say the following line? It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Crap.
Gio better be writing first.
Can you say the quote one more time, please?
In which Batman movie does Batman say the following line? It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Is this after he pushed what's his name off the ledge?
Gio, can you stop talking? Don't be giving hints, bro.
I'm gonna take
Hey,
a
Should
if
be
shot.
trying to throw people off too.
I don't know.
Can I?
5,
Never mind.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob?
Dark Knight Rises. Total guess.
Brian?
I said 89.
Gio. Batman Begins.
Damn
Nice.
it.
It was
Batman
either
Begins.
Rises or Begins. Damn it.
Batman Begins. I thought that one was kind of front and center, but
I haven't seen those in so long.
this one should be fun.
I knew it
Question
was a
8.
Nolan line.
Question 8. This comes from just overall geek movies. How many wives does Immortan Joe have in Mad Max Fury Road?
Oh crap.
Gio, I swear to God, if you miss this, you're demoted from this channel. Don't make me live up to my work. 15 seconds.
I'm going back and forth between two numbers.
10 seconds.
Crap.
I have no idea.
I need to go with my gut. Need to go
5,
with
4, 3,
Repeat.
2. Oh, you SOB.
my gut.
How many wives does Immortan Joe have in Mad Max Fury Road? You only get 15 seconds for this one. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian?
Is it 5?
Gio? Jacob?
Wow. I said 8.
It's the 5 wives.
Yes!
5
Wait,
wives.
it's how many?
It's 5.
No.
Yes, it's 5. They're called the 5 wives.
There's a chick
my
from
goodness.
Transformers 3, Zoe Kravitz, the
There's
orange
the
girl. Who
Gio, they're called the 5 wives.
but we only see 3 of them.
That might not all be on screen.
No, you
because-
don't. They all.
No,
with
we see all
Furiosa,
5.
They
Yes,
all
we see
escape,
all
and
5.
then one dies. Sorry, spoiler alert.
It's 5. It's 5.
Damn, Brian's been watching this movie recently.
Gio, you're demoted. You were my only hope. Okay, question 9. Question 9 in the first round. Marvel movies. What does Kingpin leave as his calling card when he or someone he has killed in Daredevil? 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gio? A rose is correct. Jacob, Brian?
I said a pin.
Yep, a
Incorrect.
rose. A rose. All right, final
Wow,
question
been
of
a
round
long
number
time.
1. Final question of round number 1. Which Transformers movie does Merlin help the Guardian Knights? "15 seconds.
I need more stickers.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob?
Transformers: The Last Night.
The Last Night is correct. Brian and Gio?
Thank goodness.
The Last
Oh.
Night.
I didn't write Transformers, but
That's fine. Last night. All right. That is round
Gio's
number 1.
saving his
Let's see where everyone is at. Jacob, how many points you got?
I'm at 5, and I'm proud of it. I don't
Brian?
care.
I have 9.
Woo! Gio?
8.
I have 9 because I missed 2, but I doubled got it right.
All right, moving on to round number 2, which is all multiple choice. So we reboot. Everyone gets 1 upgrade for.
Oh, Rachel says 995.
Wait a minute. Did I miss one?
Well, you doubled also, Gio, so you missed 2.
What?
You would have had to be like me, get the double, and
I
then
missed the Star Wars one.
and then you
I
missed
missed
Mad
the-
Max, but you got your double, so that's 9.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's 9. Yeah.
You must have not wrote 2 when you doubled.
All right, round number 2, 10 multiple choice questions. Everyone gets 1 more upgrade through the next 10. Go ahead and let me read the multiple choice options before we go ahead and answer. You guys are only going to be getting 15 seconds for these because it is multiple choice. Question 1 comes from Wizarding World. Wizarding World.
Double. Wait, is there doubles in this round? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You're
double.
doubling?
Yeah.
Okay. What type of bird is the Lestrange family emblem in the Crimes of Grindelwald? You sure you want to be writing before I say anything?
Yep.
Is it A, Thunderbird, B, Owl, C, Raven, or D, Phoenix? 15 seconds. I had another question, and the answer was Errol, but I thought that was too obvious. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mr. Bartley?
D.
Brian? Gio? The answer is C, Raven. C, Raven.
Nice.
Brian.
Gio, no, we got it wrong once I showed my answer.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2 in round number 2. This one comes from Random Geek Movies. Which actor played the title role in 1990's Darkman? Is it A, Liam Neeson, B, Alec Baldwin, C, Ralph Fiennes, or D, Pierce Brosnan?
I don't think I've ever even heard of this movie.
You put the 2 names
10?
on there.
10 seconds.
That ooh. Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian?
I put B. Never
Gio?
even heard of this movie.
Gio? Jacob?
It's Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Yep.
Liam Neeson is
So,
correct.
Alec Baldwin does play a superhero back during this
He
same
plays
time.
the Shadow.
Yeah, so that's why those were the 2 names that would have thrown me off. Yeah.
All right,
Needed
question
that.
3 in round number 2. This one comes in Star Wars. Star Wars. Which character says the following line? Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? Is it A, Han Solo, B, Obi-Wan Kenobi, C, Qui-Gon Jinn, or D, Mace Windu?
Damn. I'm glad I didn't double.
10 seconds.
Can you just say them not the question, the
A,
answer?
Han Solo, B, Obi-Wan Kenobi, C, Qui-Gon Jinn, or D, Mace Windu? 10 seconds.
Crap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian?
Is it Qui-Gon?
Gio? Jacob?
Oh, we all have different answers. I'm going Mace.
Oh my god, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Oh my god.
None of us.
Look,
What the hell,
Obi-Wan,
guys?
That
What movie was that?
Obi-Wan is usually not named.
Yeah,
That's
why do-
Alec Guinness in the very first one.
Oh, duh. I was like, I don't remember Ewan McGregor saying that, but I wasn't thinking of Alec Guinness.
Come on.
Damn it.
I thought Qui-Gon because it sounds so riddly, and that's how he speaks.
You and me both, Andy. You and
Sorry,
me both.
Andy.
Okay. Question 4 in round 2. Question 4 in round 2. MCU.
I'll double.
Ooh, this one's gonna be fun.
Damn it.
What's the name of the dragon that protects Kunlun in Shang-Chi?
Oh.
Is it A, the
God.
Keeper, B, the Great Protector, C, the Great Defender, or D, the Guardian?
I keep thinking this isn't multiple choice.
Oh man, I think I got it.
Stop. We just saw this
What?
movie last week.
10 seconds.
We saw that. Did you watch Dune before it
5,
went away?
4,
Dune is not in IMAX right
3, 2, 1. Gio? It's B, the Great Protector. Jacob and Brian? All
B.
right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
now. I wonder
if I keep got this one pace.
correct.
No, you never know. Could have been the Great Protector or whatever. Or the Great Guardian. What did Jake say? What was C?
The Great Defender.
That one, yeah.
All right, Keith, get ready. We're bringing you in.
Well,
Bring
Keith is
it
still
in.
gonna win. Watch. He's gonna
Probably.
beat
Keith
us.
Barnes?
Or he's gonna beat you guys. Watch.
Hey, rapid fire the first round. To
No.
Keith.
He's an honest man. He can go back and watch it, but we have to continue
B.
on because we've been so. We have to move on
I don't
because
know
we're
the
so far out. So I'll if we want to give him that point, we can give him that point. But we're
Give
gonna
him
move
that
on
point.
to question 5 of round number 2. Jacob or Brian is the only one that's used his
round
double
2.
so far. Brian is the only one that's used his double so far.
Nah, Jacob did.
Oh, I did for the MCU. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
did too.
sorry, my bad. You did correct.
Damn
Correct.
you, Jake. Damn you.
Question
Hey,
5
Rachel
of
would've
round number
known.
2 comes from Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
Ooh.
The wizard Radagast has what living under his cap? A bird. B, a bird's nest. C, his pet rat. Or D, his pet cat.
Who the hell is this character?
Is this from the Hobbit movies?
This must be The Hobbit.
Because I didn't watch any of them.
15 seconds.
You never watched the Hobbit movies?
I haven't either.
I mean, they're still worth watching. The
5,
the first two aren't bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob,
C.
Brian,
I put A.
Gio, and Keith.
That's
It's B, a bird's nest.
Ah,
That sounded
challenge.
right.
You said what's living. A bird's nest is not living.
Well, there's eggs, so technically it's living.
Okay, then that's fair.
All right, question 6 of round 2. Question 6 of round 2 comes from DC movies. DC movies. Anyone want a double? Okay. What was the name of Lois's Pulitzer Prize winning article in Superman Returns?
Jesus.
Was it A, I spent the night with Superman? B, why the world needs Superman? C, hero, savior, man of steel? Or D, why the world doesn't need Superman? 20 seconds.
It has been some time since I've watched this movie.
Can you
10 seconds.
Repeat
No,
the first
repeat.
three. The first three answers.
A, I spent the night with Superman. B, why the world needs Superman. C, hero, savior, man of steel. Or D, why the world doesn't need Superman.
Look like Princess Leia when I do this.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian.
I was hoping it's A, but I'm gonna go with B.
Gio. Keith. Jacob.
Damn. Did we
D.
all go B?
It's why the world doesn't need Superman.
Oh, I had a feeling it was that. Look, Keith comes in. He already.
I know.
Oh no.
Go away.
All right. Question 7 in round number 2. Question 7 in round number 2. Marvel movies. Marvel movies. In which X-Men movie does the character Wolfsbane appear? A, X-Men First Class. B, X-Men Origins Wolverine. C, X-Men Apocalypse. Or D, New Mutants.
It's one of the
Oh,
best.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gio? D is correct. New Mutants. Keith, Jacob, Brian?
Okay.
Second.
Yeah. D.
New
D.
Mutants is correct. All right.
That's one of your best, Gio. Nice.
I was worried it was one of those ones where they appeared like in the background in one of those other ones. But
It could have been like where they're just in the class at the time or something.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Question 8 in round 2. Star Trek movies. Star Trek movies.
There you go, Keith.
Keith and Gio both still have a double available. Moving on to Star Trek. What is the name of the alien played by Sophia Boutella in Star Trek Beyond?
Oh my god.
Is it
Oh,
A,
it's
Shauna, B, Kalara, C, Jayla, or D, Kalinda?
Not a clue in the world.
10 seconds.
I hope they actually do that one with Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pine.
5, 4,
Well,
Oh,
probably
does it
not
be?
anymore.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Jacob?
B.
No. Brian?
I also went B.
Gio, Keith? C. Jayla is correct.
Darn.
C. Jayla is correct.
Catching up, Brian.
I know.
All right, question 2 of round 2. Question 2 of round 2.
Question 2 of round 2.
Question 9 of round 2. I apologize.
I was
Question
like, wait.
9 of round 2. In Rise of the Planet of the Apes,
Oh my God.
what is the name given to Caesar's mother? Is it A, Blue Eyes, B, Bright Eyes, C, Shining Eyes, or D, Light Eyes?
Oh, Christ.
Jacob's looking
Wait a
awful
minute.
confident over there.
James Franco is kind of a father figure, and James Franco's girl is
5,
with him. So technically,
4,
she's a mother figure. So.
3, 2, 1. Brian?
Oh my God, it's either A or B.
B, Bright Eyes is correct.
Yes.
Nope,
Gio,
I got it wrong. I
yeah.
wrote A.
B,
I said A,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bright Eyes.
I thought it was A or
Bright
B, too.
Eyes.
Good
Yeah.
job, Brian. Good job.
Thank
I knew it was
you.
one of
That
those
was a
two.
guess.
All right, final question of
Very
round 2. Final question of round 2. It is DCEU. DCEU.
Triple. And if I get it wrong, I lose all my points.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll
Double.
double also. I'll double.
Well, Keith, you don't have a choice.
yeah.
Rachel, yes, he did. He doesn't get those points. He doesn't get those points. Question 10 in round 2. Here we go. In Justice League, which character does Alfred say the following line to? Do I know you?
Which one?
Is it A, Aquaman, B, The Flash, C, Cyborg, or D, Superman?
Yeah,
Which
isn't there a
version?
difference? I'm assuming
Which-
Whedon's.
This is the theatrical version. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that in the? I don't think that's in the Snyder. Is that in the Snyder cut?
I don't believe
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
It's
wait.
it's a different scene in the Snyder cut. So
Can you repeat the answers,
Yeah,
please?
I don't-
Is it A,
Sorry,
Aquaman, B, The Flash, C, Cyborg, or D, Superman? 10 seconds.
It is a different scene. Yeah, Gio, you're right. Yeah, I remember it now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gio? Cyborg is correct.
Crap.
Cyborg is correct.
C, Cyborg.
C.
C for Cyborg.
C for Cyborg.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right. It's when he takes over the stupid thing.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Alfred doesn't talk to all of them throughout.
I
the
was thinking
whole
the end of
thing.
the
Yeah.
movie. Damn it.
All right, let's go around the table, see where we're at with points. Jacob, start us off.
I suck. I'm at 10.
Brian?
14.
Gio?
14.
Oh,
Guess I'm not that far
Keith?
behind.
4. Have 4 points.
All right. All right, let's move on to clips. So just a reminder, this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to play a clip, and you guys are going to yell your name if you think you have the clip. Okay? That way I can hear who's who. Don't answer, hey, me,
man.
or say the name of the movie. I want you to yell your name, and then I'll pause the clip, and then we will proceed. If you miss the answer, you can no longer participate in that question. So say Gio misses the first one, he can't participate in the first question anymore. He will also lose a point from his point value if he misses. Any questions?
This is the only time that I always forget what my name is.
So there are no doubles, in this round. Let me go ahead and pull up the first clip. So it'll play right away, and I apologize if it may be a little loud. I couldn't find out the volume. So here we go. If everyone's ready, I'll click play in 3, 2, 1.
Where you going? Yo. Hey, man, what the hell is all this? Back in the mid-1950s, the government started a little underfunded agency with
Gio.
a simple and
Gio?
Men in Black.
Men in Black is correct. Men in Black is correct.
Not a clue.
I couldn't hear it. My audio's not working. I think.
I was gonna say Captain America: The First Avenger
That's the first movie I thought of.
because it's Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Clip number 2. Click play in 3, 2.
I made a promise to myself that the next time I got a boyfriend, I'd be
Gio.
on the lookout for red flags.
Gio?
The Suicide Squad.
I can't hear him.
The Suicide Squad is correct.
Crap.
I like how they're actually on StreamYard and not like on your phone now. That's
Yeah. I figured it out,
amazing.
Jacob. I figured
Yeah.
it out. All right, clip number 3. 3, 2, and 1.
All right, listen up. My name is Coach Boomer. You may know me as Sonic
Gio.
Boom.
Gio?
Sky High.
Sky High is correct. Sky High is correct. All right, clip number 4. 3, 2.
Oxford is any formal shoe with open lacing. This additional decorative piece is called broguing.
Oxford's not brogues.
Words
Brian?
to live by.
Brian?
Kingsman. The Secret Service.
Ah, there we go. Kingsman, the Secret Service.
You can't be giving him hints like that.
I had to get I had to get
gone
one or the
between
other.
two. Yeah, I would have, or the Golden Circle. I know the names.
It's no, he answered correctly. Okay. I had to get a subtitle.
You're still up by 2. Shut it.
All right, clip number 5. Final clip here. Final clip. 3, 2.
See that girl over there? That's Romilda Vane. Apparently she's trying to smuggle you a love potion.
Oh, Brian.
Hey, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one.
I just wanted to play that clip. Go ahead, Brian.
Is it? No, it's Half-Blood Prince.
It is Half-Blood Prince.
Sorry.
Half-Blood
Correct.
Prince. Yep.
Correct.
What's going on here?
It is Half-Blood
Good job.
Prince.
Nice.
Correct. All right. Well, Gio gets the first 3. Brian gets the last 2. We have a 1 point difference going into round 4 with 5 questions left. Hopefully the clips are okay. If they work.
Oh no, they're perfect. You figured out how to do
They're
it.
good.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Well,
cool.
but if I may, I know you for some reason when you play them on StreamYard, my computer, because obviously you guys know my computer issues. I actually didn't hear any of those except for that last one. That's why I didn't.
Oh,
answer.
really?
I mean, I probably wouldn't have got them. But I didn't hear any of them. That's why I sat here quietly.
Well, good to know.
Good
to know. Okay. Here is the points so far. Here is the points. Gio's got a 1-point lead as we battle it out. Will his reign end? Find out here on round 4. Okay, so we have 5 questions. Each question is worth the number of question they are. So again, first question is worth 1. 5th question is worth 5. The first 2, there are no hints allowed. No hints allowed. Okay. For questions 3 and 4, there is a hint allowed, and I will explain why, and you will see why there is no hint allowed for question 5. So the first 2, no hints, straight question, just like round number 1, whiteboards again. 3 and 4, if you would like a hint to the question, it deducts 2 points away from the value of the question. So if you want a hint for question 3, it goes from 3 points to 1 point. Any questions?
Nope. Sounds
All
good.
right. Here we go. Question number 1 in round 4 comes from the world of the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World. Whose name is the first to come out of the Goblet of Fire?
I always mix these 2.
Yeah.
Go with my gut. Go with my gut.
What the hell's his name? God damn it.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Sophia, come here.
2, 1.
No cheating.
Jacob?
Cedric Diggory.
Brian?
Victor Crumb.
Gio? Keith?
Whose name was the first to come out of the Goblet of Fire?
Wait, hang on.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Victor
We're on
Crumb
time,
is
but we
correct.
can't wait.
Victor
Okay.
Crumb is correct.
Okay.
Victor
Oh,
Crumb
good job.
is
That's
correct.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victor Crumb is
I always mix it up with him and Floor.
All right, question
It's
2.
Victor
Question
Crumb,
2
yeah.
comes from the world of Marvel.
She got it.
Who
It was Victor
voices
Crumb, yes.
Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099 in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Two points. No hint on this one.
Oh,
No hint
scared
on this
me.
one. 10 seconds.
Oh my God. Sorry. Hold on. Change.
5, 4.
No, stop. Repeat the question.
Who voices Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man?
Okay, sorry.
2099
Go ahead.
in
Okay.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
We're good. Sorry. My brain thought one thing,
10
my
seconds.
hand wrote the other.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brian?
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac is correct. Gio, Keith, and Jacob.
I got it wrong.
Oscar Isaac is correct.
My hand wrote Pedro Pascal, and my brain was like, "That's right."
All right. Question number 3
That would've
worth
been
3
pretty good.
points. You can use a hint on this one. It will deduct points. Comes from the world of Star Trek. In which Star Trek film will you find the character of Carol Marcus?
Well,
Okay,
it's
it's
kind of a
there's-
tricky one because
Yes, Keith. I
of the
know.
new. Are you talking about the new trilogy?
Of the okay. Yes, of the new trilogy of movies, which movie would you find Carol Marcus? That's my fault.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
It's okay, Jake. I knew it. Don't worry.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gio?
Into Darkness.
Into Darkness is correct.
Nice.
It's the blonde lady, right?
Into Darkness
is
or-
correct. Or Star Trek
Trek
2. Yes, I should have been more. I should have clarified a little bit more. That's my fault. That's my.
That was a 3-pointer, right?
Yeah, that is Alice Eve's character.
Oh,
Correct. That is
wow.
Alice Eve's character.
The blonde lady, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, Star Trek 2 is Wrath of Khan, right?
Yeah.
I almost wrote
Yeah,
Wrath of Khan as a guess.
She eventually in the originals has Kirk's kid. Just so you guys know.
Oh wow.
Okay, question 4. Question 4. 4 points. Indiana Jones.
David's. Oh crap.
Indiana Jones names himself Indiana after what? $15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keith?
Got a lot of fond memories of that dog.
The dog is
Dog.
correct. The dog is correct. That is
I
worth
got
4
it wrong.
points. That is worth 4 points. All right, question 5. Here's the big one. And again, I will say right off the bat, I wrote these very quickly today, guys. I apologize. This is not a 5-pointer, but this is a 5-pointer in my book for today, anyway. MCU. Name the remaining Avengers who head to the planet to destroy Thanos and get the stones back at the beginning of Avengers Endgame.
Oh,
Name all of them.
Wow.
Name them all. Remember, just the ones that go and get the stones.
Wait, can you repeat the question, please?
Name the remaining Avengers who head to another planet to destroy Thanos and get the stones back at the beginning of Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
I'll say it with a Connery accent next time, Andy. It's not too good, but I'll say it. 20 seconds.
Oh shit! I'm questioning one.
Was this
10 seconds? Five, 4.
If I lose off of this guy,
3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read it off.
I might be
It's
missing
a little hard.
one.
All right, here we go.
Should we show it and you can read it off? That way we can't.
No, well, just keep the boards up. Don't show me yet, but I'll read it off.
Yeah, I don't trust Gio.
Okay. Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, Bruce Banner, Rhodey, Rocket, Nebula, and Captain Marvel.
Fucking Rhodey! I knew that was who I was
Oh,
You
questioning.
got it right.
I missed Rhodey.
I've missed Rhodey too.
All right. Thor, Cap, Black Widow. I wrote War Machine.
Oh,
Banner, Captain
Nebula.
Marvel, Rocket, Nebula.
Okay, Gio and Keith both get it correct. Both get it correct.
wow.
But what is the point total,
Did
Rachel?
you get Nebula, Brian?
Yeah, I got everyone but Rhodey because that's who I was
Nice.
questioning. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Hate Rhodey.
What's the point value, everyone?
I think Brian won.
Jacob, what are you
have
at?
13. Keith beat
Brian?
me by coming in late.
I have 26.
Keith and Gio.
I have
25.
21.
Oh, my lord!
Brian.
And
Oh
your
my
winner,
God.
Brian. A few words for the people.
Yay! Finally, is this the first time I've ever won?
You won
I think
Star
it's-
Wars trivia.
Well, yeah, that's
You won
expected,
Star Wars.
but-
That's right.
Yeah, thank you. Gio, I was a sweating. Fucking War Machine.
Good job, guys.
Damn.
I just play for fun. I don't play to win.
Oh,
Man.
that was
I
good.
usually like sweep the clip around, but Brian got the last two. I think that made the difference.
My God, you do, and that was the round I was terrified for, and I literally just watched Half-Blood Prince like 4 days ago, and if it wasn't for that, I would have missed that one for sure.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that
I'm
was
not gonna
fun.
lie, though.
Thanks, Jake,
Listen,
for doing the questions
picked
and
up-
all that.
I picked up 21 points in basically just 2 rounds, guys. So just, just saying.
Yeah, well, you know what? You snooze, you lose.
And think about this too. Keith didn't get any of the clip rounds either, which is crazy.
I'm gonna make a because there was a challenge thrown down just a little while ago, and I don't know, neither of these gentlemen know that this is coming, but I'll say this in January when I have enough time to write the questions. Our first ever singles match is going to be Keith versus Gio in a Quentin Tarantino match.
Oh dear God!
Nice.
When? What?
Hey, Gio, you challenged him to that.
You did challenge him, Gio.
You did.
You literally did it on screen.
Yeah, you did.
Was it on now?
You
Yeah.
did. I think it's in
it
our
was during the
group
watch
chat.
along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
remember
maybe,
the
yeah.
watch-along. Yeah.
So watch your Tarantino
Oh, was
films,
it?
boys.
Yeah, something like that.
It's happening January.
Yeah.
Our first ever singles
Yeah.
match.
So 2022 Apocaflix singles matches. There we go.
Oh,
I've
that's gonna be
got
fun. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that.
No.
I've got Mad Max Fury Road ready to go if you guys want it too.
This guy.
Why have you
can't
been
believe I
watching
got
that movie
that
so
one wrong.
much? Why, are
No,
you
I
torturing
haven't.
yourself?
I wrote it a long time ago for Jake to play Eric Zipper, and they never played. So
Interesting.
Man.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Brian.
It's that
But
damn
no,
Mad Max
congratulations
question.
to Brian Avalasino for beating Gio. There you go, Gio.
that was terrifying.
I can never watch Mad Max Fury Road again. I've lost my privileges. So.
Damn right you have.
Does that mean that I'm the expert now?
No.
I guess so. bro.
Yeah, between you and Gio, yes. Between you and Gio.
Perfect.
Well, that should do it, right? For this episode of Apocaflix Now. Thank you all for joining us. That was so much fun. Again, don't forget.
Thank you,
check
Jake.
us- come back tomorrow to watch Marvel Rewind. We'll be talking the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye. And yes, thank you, Jake, for preparing the questions, hosting the trivia match. We truly appreciate it. And even though I didn't come close, I had a lot of fun doing it. So that was a blast. I'll go around. I would say the table. We used to sit at a table and podcast, but I'll go around the screen and let everybody say goodbye and where you can find them online. I'll start with Brian Avalasino.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Avalasino. I was going to say Apocaflix. I don't know why. Avalasino.
Wow.
And then Jake and I do a certain point of view, a POV. Or no, geez, I am tongue-tied. A movie trivia schmodown podcast. If you're into that, the season's over. But next week is spectacular, where him and I will be there live, meeting people. So
awesome.
Check our Instagrams and Twitter and all that for all the stuff that's going down.
Awesome.
Nice.
And Jake Berlin?
At Qui-Gon Jake, 2 N. Someone else took it before I did. All over Twitter, Instagram. You can follow me wherever. That's cool. Here, multiple times a week. Excited to get back into some Marvel Rewind stuff. Excited for Hawkeye. Now we're going to be doing a lot of fun things. Obviously, we have movie bracket stuff. We're going to have some more trivia stuff happening here on the channel as well. I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who watches. Our viewer count has gone up over the last little while. We were talking about it over the weekend. You guys are awesome. We literally just love sitting here and talking movies with each other, and the fact that you guys are also a part of it as well is always a great time. For all of you who join us every single week, we cannot send you guys enough thank you
and listen
for all the support. Yeah, and the audio numbers are also big as well for all of you listening currently on podcast form. I hope you guys have a great Turkey Day. For those of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving, stay safe, celebrate with your loved ones, and just quickly for myself, I have a Whiskey Jedi episode coming out tomorrow. I got a brand new high whiskey rye whiskey to be talking about on the show, and I'll be talking some Star Wars stuff on there in the evening time. So come hang out with me there.
Awesome. And Gio Ramos.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at Grey Goose Jedi. Hopefully by 2022, I'll have a new username. And Fandom United, come check out the channel. Talk some more movies and a lot of DC stuff, and yeah. So.
I need to get one of those shirts, Gio. That looks pretty good. And Keith Barnes, what about you, man?
Yes, thank you. First, I do want to repeat or echo everything Jake just said. Thank you, everyone watching and listening. Super appreciate it, and happy holidays, all you guys. And you can find me on Twitter at KeithBarnes79. Find me on me and Jacob on Bartley and Barnes. We'll probably next week, maybe have another episode going live, recapping November.
Yeah,
talking
if
about
not
all the
early December,
stuff in movies and TV. Yeah. So catch me on there, and you can find me also on Fandom United with Gio. Also talking a lot of cool stuff over there as well.
Awesome. And you can find me on Twitter at JacobBartley824. On that same YouTube channel, Bartley and Barnes, I'm reviewing the new show, Dexter New Blood. Every Sunday, there's a new episode. So every Monday morning, I'll be going live talking the newest episode of Dexter. So come check me out there. You can also check out First Round Fantasy on YouTube, where we talk fantasy sports and specifically the NFL and fantasy football. So come check me out if you're looking for some advice. Playoffs are coming soon. Brian, did you not make the playoffs? I'm so sorry.
No, we had a poopy week last week. So
oh yeah. Well, I doubt you actually listened. So it's whoever else you're listening to that's giving you that bad advice. There you go. Yes, and obviously here on Apocaflix, every Tuesday we do Apocaflix Now. We do Marvel Rewind and a couple other things going on. So please don't forget to subscribe and like Jake and Keith said. And we all appreciate you guys so much for checking us out. And we'll see you guys next time.